Hi, guys. Welcome back. Al is still waiting on the win. Same location. No movie posters in the background. So that means you're just hanging tough, waiting. I guess it's got to be frustrating, Al. It's just the waiting nature of the waiting.
It's not frustrating really. It's it's kind of like you're more grateful than anything else.
That's
That
a good
everyone's
attitude.
safe.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I mean it's I check once a day. I'm not glued to the TV by any stretch, but I'll check once a day. Usually around 3 a.m. just to see what's going on and was any progress made. And it seems like nothing bad has happened the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm just grateful, a little hopeful, but don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. But it's not in the worst mood right now.
Awesome. I was watching a podcast and Dennis Quaid was on, and he lives. I'm not going to say where you live, but He's in the same area as you live, and he was saying that there was like 200 fire trucks in that area because now that they saw what happened in Palisades, they have all their energies to what's left, basically. So they got you guys surrounded like in a perimeter. Nobody can get in, nobody can get out because they want to make sure what doesn't happen to Palisades doesn't happen to you guys.
Yeah, they've got the National Guard with tanks. You can't. It's all blocked off. You
Yep,
can't even
yep,
get across.
yep. So with that being said, a lot of people are scared of volume, Al, and I always say, guys, go to pickdogs.com, look at the records, look how many games Al plays. We've done some YouTube shorts on his records. You got to, in order to play the system, you got to handle the volume. Now, a lot of people are still asking. I talked to a gentleman today, Hector in Texas. He uses your service online. He didn't understand the difference, and a lot of people still thinks it's different games. Guys, late updates are possible, but for the most part, it's the same games that you
Well,
purchase
we
on the
had
website.
a 6 star today that was a late update that did not go to the regular clients.
So there's a late. We don't know the result. You had a late. I cannot spell that. I will lose the spelling bee. Al,
Quinnipiac.
how do you
Quinnipiac.
say it?
Quinnipiac.
I'm not trying to spell it.
Well,
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's Quinnipiac. Excuse me.
I'm not trying to spell it. All those teams, Canisius, Quinnipiac, I forget it. You couldn't get me to spell them.
Yeah,
But
I think it's Quinnipiac. But
Quinnipiac, you know what? Somebody.
I'm not from New England, so I plead guilty there.
So you guys can text me and tell me. I had somebody tell me in my other videos that my accent. I said, listen, I'm born and bred in Baltimore, Maryland. I have a Baltimore accent, but I'm looking at the Telegram channel, and just for perspective, guys, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2-unit plays. The first play, Eastern Standard Time, was posted at 3:42 a.m. The second set of games, the remaining 2-unit plays, were posted at 8:30 a.m. So if you're living on the East Coast, you wake up to go to work, you have all your plays before you walk out the door. Then Al issued a 6-unit late release on Quinnipiac,
Quinnipiac. I don't know.
Quinnipiac, and at 2:04 Eastern Standard Time. So in the middle of the afternoon, but early, while you're at work, and if you're in the West Coast, that's 11 o'clock in the morning. So that late update did not go on the Pick Dogs channel, and that could be the difference between. We don't know obviously the outcome of the game. 6-unit win, additional play added to the bottom line. So you get those late updates, plus you get the same games that are rated already on the Pick Dogs channel, and I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to have you give away the secret sauce. But is there anything you want to say to the people why you didn't have that play in the morning and you released it hours later, or you just want to let it say, "Hey, that's what you paid me
Well,
for"?
I can say why because this is also counterintuitive. A lot of people might not understand. The Bobcats. I'm not going to say the name of the school because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But the Bobcats were only a play at -3 or higher, which is
Okay.
counterintuitive. A lot of people think you want to. I mean, I'm a situational handicapper, so the situation I was looking at, it applied to teams favored by 3 points or more. So when the point spread moved to -3, it became a play.
So if I'm correct to say, you're telling me that if the play was 2.5, it would have not been released.
Not a play.
So for guys that are all watching these videos and listen to my radio show and understand, and Al obviously understands the CLV closing line value, where you want to beat the move. The irony is because Al's a situational handicapper, you're actually looking for the line to move where a syndicate might not make the play because the line moved.
Exactly. And also, ironically, after I released the play, the line went all the way up to 4.5 at the start of the game.
I saw
So,
that. I saw that. I saw that.
yeah.
So
So,
again, that's a perfect example of the late updates with the 6 unit release, and that's why a lot of people that are obsessed with trying to beat the steam, and then they'll lay off games when the lines move. And I've had this discussion with Al for years and years and years, and he goes, "Nope, I'm waiting till I get my number, and it could be in either direction." So with that being said, I think the team that you're wearing the hat on is one of your complimentary selections for tomorrow.
that's a pretty good guess. It is going to be the San Antonio Memphis game. It's a quick revenge match for San Antonio. These two teams played 2 nights ago. The Spurs lost that game 129-115. San Antonio is really good at home when playing with revenge in the regular season off a loss earlier in the season. This game, of course, the loss was 2 days ago, but it doesn't matter. It could have been 2 months ago. They're 64-40 ATS in that situation. So I like San Antonio plus the 2.5 points against Memphis.
I do get some emails and text messages for Ask Al questions. I like to hit you with them without. So one of the questions somebody asked was, you had the Warriors as your complimentary selection plus 5.5. It closed at 7. They won outright easy. Then the video the next day after was the Pacers at Detroit plus 2. The line flipped to -2. They won easy. They wanted to know, do you ever release these free selections? Do they ever become the following day service plays?
It's always possible. I do try to not put out service plays as the free plays, and it's just because I don't think it's fair to the people who pay. Sometimes,
Totally.
yeah. Sometimes it happens, but I always try to find a game that's not going to go to our regular clients first. Sometimes you don't. I'll look and I'll just not even be able to find anything I like, and I'll just put out a play that is going to the clients. Or sometimes I'll put out a play. Like I'm not anticipating San Antonio is going to be a play for
Tomorrow.
Friday.
Right.
But if the line moves and it triggers a system, then of course it could become a play. I mean, I wasn't expecting the Bobcats to be a play. It ended up being a 6-star play. That was unexpected. So sometimes you get games like that where they become plays and you're like, you weren't expecting it. But as of this moment in time, San Antonio will not be going to the regular clients.
All right, guys, we hope you enjoy it. 702-769-0404. A lot of people keep texting me, asking me. Yes, I will be in Las Vegas March 19th, yet to be determined for Al. And as always, I look forward to meeting you, all those clients and fans, meeting you in person. And let's make money. 702-769-0404. Spurs plus the points. Good day and good luck.